The Rolling Thunder Revue was a wild, eclectic musical journey led by Bob Dylan, with a cast of distinctive personalities. Among them were Rob Stoner, understated and solid, and Bob Newworth, a colorful figure full of charm and charisma who hinted at a possible film career. Surrounding Dylan were the sub-stars: Ronnie Blackley, who appeared musically lost, Roger McGuinn, a cheerful relic of rock history, and Jack Elliott, whose authenticity and heartfelt performances evoked the legacy of folk icons like Cisco Houston. Joan Baez, no longer the ethereal voice of medieval tones, had evolved into a warmer, more grounded singer. Her vibrant voice still commanded attention, though in duets with Dylan, she took a supportive role, enriching the musical experience without overwhelming it. Dylan himself seemed more at ease, still intense but now in control of his performance. His delivery was no longer about personal tension, but about channeling the emotion of the story he was telling. The tour itself was born of spontaneity. According to Neuwirth, the original idea was a modest road trip with Dylan and ramblin' Jack Elliott, playing small towns like Poughkeepsie. Though that didn't materialize, the Rolling Thunder Revue was the next best thing, intimate, passionate, and far removed from the polished spectacle of mainstream rock shows. It was a creative explosion, full of shared energy and evolving magic. Joan Baez spoke warmly of Dylan's generosity on stage, noting how he ensured each band member had their moment in the spotlight. She had initially resisted the idea, fearing it would slow down the show, but Dylan insisted. His approach fostered a sense of collaboration and respect. Though Dylan still commanded attention, he no longer chased it. It simply followed him, naturally. The creative spirit of the tour was deeply felt. Allen Ginsberg, moved by Dylan's lyricism in Blood on the Tracks, particularly the rhyme in Idiot Wind, joined the tour partly in tribute. Ginsberg saw in Dylan's work echoes of national epic poets like Hart Crane. That mutual respect and shared artistic spark led to his inclusion in the merry, chaotic caravan of the Revue. Joan Baez, reflecting on the journey, was filled with nostalgic admiration for Dylan, who continued to affect lives with his savage gift. Even after all the years, she would slip into the audience or sit backstage to hear him perform. Dylan's impact, both profound and personal, had been part of her life for over a decade. And through the Rolling Thunder Revue, his legend and theirs continued to grow, wandering and blazing across America like a poetic, musical storm.